Incoming transmission.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to the Castle of Confusion once again. We're back with another retro game review, and again on the NES, keeping it in theme. This is a cracker. I'm just going to let the music play for a little bit, because this is iconic music. Gauntlet, yes, an arcade game originally, and this is the NES conversion, and it's absolutely fantastic. I have great memories on Gauntlet, back on the Amiga, having a multi-tap adapter and having a couple of mates around, all with their joysticks in those ports, and just having a blast. And this game is no different on the Nintendo, absolutely fantastic. I'm going to start off with the Wizard. You see we had a few options there: Wizard, Elf, Valkyrie and Warrior. So there we go. So we got those choices. As you can see, the Wizard is more of a he's Mr. Cloth Wearer. Doesn't really make a difference in this game because you don't really pick up any armour upgrades or any new weapons, but he has fireballs as his main spell. It's fairly powerful, actually. He can take down most enemies with one fireball, as you can see there. And those little skulls that you see are the generators for where the ghosts come out. So if you destroy them, then the ghosts stop coming out, which is great. Wizard isn't that good with hit points. He can take a few hits, but nothing major. But he makes up for that with his powerful spells. So you can pick up food and treasure, as you can see here, which is great. You can see that we're on level 1. I'm not quite sure why they've put that sort of slap bang middle of the top of the screen there. They could have done with having a proper sort of UI at the top, I think. It's a bit intrusive, but we can forgive that. It's not a massive deal. As you can see, there's the ghosty houses there. Every time you knock the house down by 1, it'll change graphic. There you go. So it gets smaller. Ghosts aren't really a problem. They're quite tame mobs. There's the exit. We're going to get some food there. It's nice to see they've retained some of the arcade sound effects. Really all they've missed out is the dungeon guide speech, really. That's about it. But you can hear that the and the collection of food and stuff like that sound effect is still in, which is really nice. The two-player aspect is also present, and I'm going to give that a plus. That's going to ramp this score up on this game. Having two players is much more fun. So you can have 2 wizards, 2 barbarians, or a combination of any of the characters that you've seen so far. I am going to run through with the other characters, actually, so you can have a chance to see them all and what the differences are between them. So I'm going to do that for you as well in this review. Level design, not too bad. Here we go. I'm going to have a go. Let's have a go at Mr. Barbarian. 975 hit points. He's he can take a few hits. I'm not sure why they went with that lovely shade of pink, but other than that, this guy's solid. Maybe he was teased at school, I don't know. But anyway, you can see he's quite cumbersome though. He's quite slow, but he can take a few hits, and also he's fairly powerful as well. He's probably a good one to start with, to be honest with you. He's a good all-rounder. I like the Barbarian. He's good fun. So as you can see, like level design we were saying, and you can see that it's fairly maze-like, but then it's supposed to be, you're running the gauntlet, so to speak. So your idea is to find the exit from each game, each level. Sorry. You can see there's some food there. I'm basically replaying level 1 on the characters for you, so you can have a look at that. But it gives you an idea of how each character will play. Now the wizard, as you can see, was fairly nippy around the screen. Mr. Barbarian, a bit more cumbersome, but he is powerful. And as you can see, he takes a hell of a lot more damage before he even starts. So that's the Barbarian in a nutshell. So let's go on with the Valkyrie here. Oh, now, okay, so she's quite nippy when it comes to straight line, but you can see here she's not as strong. It takes 2 or 3 hits to take down an enemy. Ghosts are the weakest as well. So if you're coming up against demons and that later on, she's not as good. I mean, she can take a few hits because obviously she's got a shield there as well, but she's not as powerful. But she is one of the quicker characters of the game. In fact, I think, if memory serves, the elf is actually the fastest of them all, but he is also the weakest. So you've got to sort of play to your strengths here. So if you're in a team, it's always good to maybe to have like a wizard and a barbarian setup, or an elf and a Valkyrie, or anything like that. You know, so you've got a nice balanced team going on. So yeah, I love this game. I had so much fun with this on the arcades as well. Yep, so here we are at the end of level 1, and let's have a look at the elf. Here he is. Look how quick he's running around the screen. Okay, this guy is fast, but as you can see, again, like the Valkyrie, he's not quite as powerful. So in essence, what you probably want is a Valkyrie and an elf, or you want to have, yeah, the barbarian and the wizard, or a combination like the barbarian and the elf even. That would work, because you've got one that can take the hits, and then you've got one that can stay ranged and pick off the guys from a distance. But this is just such a fun game, and there is a sequel too, which I think I might get around to reviewing as well. I would recommend this game for anybody who enjoys a good 2-player jaunt. The graphics are lovely, nice and colourful. You can tell what each character is meant to be. And I think the level design is fantastic. The music is ace as well. I think it's done on some sort of random thing. So, without further ado, here's my score. If you've enjoyed the review, you can catch me on social media, which you can find in the details below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.
Okay.